One of the most talented producers I've ever known gave up on trying to make money from his music and trying to make a living doing it. Not because he lost his passion. He still makes music to this day, but he gave up because he said it costs so much to keep up with all the VSTs, and he's spending so much money on that and not getting enough money yet back from his clients or from sync music, any of that type of stuff. He said he just doesn't see it working. That makes me sad. It's a mindset thing, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you why that is not true. My name is Jason Dowdy. I've been a producer for over 20 years, and I am making a go of it. I am going to leave my 9-to-5 and do music full-time within 3 years. If you want to watch me do that, watch me learn all of the lessons along the way, so maybe you don't make the same mistakes that I do. If you're somebody that wants to make a living from your music, just go ahead and subscribe to this channel, follow me. You can use the hashtag #MusicIsTheDayJob. That producer, he could have made it. He definitely had the talent. He had the work ethic. He knew how to cater his music to his clients, all of that kind of stuff. But he kept chasing the latest plug-in. He kept second-guessing himself on if it sounds good enough or not. He felt like he needed the latest sound in order for his production to be on point. And I tried to tell him, you have everything that you need already. In this video, I'm going to share the project that I'm working on now. So it's a string quartet. It's for crime and investigative stories. It's already been picked up by a music library. I did all of this using strings that cost $35. If you want to know where to find these strings at the end of this video, just stick around to the end and I'll show you exactly where. Okay, so let me start by playing a little bit of this composition so you know what it sounds like. I'm just going to play a little bit of two sections. So one of my go-tos is Spitfire Labs. It has been for years. It's high quality, real violins, real strings, whether you need ensemble, long strings, short strings, pizzicato, Bartok pizzicato, which is more of that percussive sound, or a swell. You can see them right here. So I'm just going to show you which parts of the tracks that I use the Labs library with. So starting with this Bartok percussive thing right here. Right, I kind of use that as almost like a hi-hat in this case. You can also use their long cello sound. So this is from Long Strings. And I used a lot of reverb on that, just kind of a background sound to provide a layer for the other instruments to go onto. Right over here is another example of the Bartok pizzicato. And if you hear this whole section together, that's really what makes the magic happen for this. Yeah. They have a Berlin Free Orchestra that is top quality. And, you know, you can spend $400, $500 on a real quality string orchestra sound or library, like one from Sonascore or Native Instruments or something like that. This is completely free. It comes with not only ensemble sounds, but solo strings, and solo strings are the hardest to find, where you can actually hear that texture of the bow hitting the string. They have that right here. First, they have ensemble violins, ensemble violas, cello, and basses, but they also have a solo violin and a solo cello down here, used with staccato and sustain. That library. Pretty nice. All right, and then this bass staccato is also from that library. Here, let me come over here. Play this part. Oof, that's just mean. Yeah. Here's that solo violin I was talking about. And that's without any volume automation, and it's still expressive. These triplet plucks down here are from that library. And here's what it adds to the entire track together, right? Did spend a little bit of money on a French violin. It's from Sample Science. Here, let me show you what it looks like real quick. There we go. Looks like this. It's really easy to use. You have your ASDR, all of that, and you have these great presets. Mostly I use spiccato. It just sounds real to me. It sounds like I can hear the bow hit the strings. It sounds amazing, but they also have tremolo, pizzicato, and arco options as well. This used to be a free plugin. You used to be able to give them $1. They were like, how much do you want to donate, right? That type of thing. And you could get it for like $1. They probably got tired of that because this plugin is worth way more than that. So to get it for only $20 as you can now, I would suggest that you do that while you still can. Here's what it sounds like. Here, let me just solo it for a minute. Woof. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. $20. Then the last part is a composer's toolkit that I got from Richard Prin for $15. And this, he actually includes a course and shows you how each one of the instruments works and how to tweak the knobs, right, to get the sound that you're looking for. It's really great for tension type stuff, horror. If you're making music and you need atmosphere and you need background and you need textures and all of that kind of stuff, great stuff in there for that. So I'll show you how I used it on this track. I mainly used it for transitions. I used this violin riser here and a string riser. I'll play them both together so you can see how they work together. Right? That is naturally scary already. And I feel like I used one more thing. That might have been all I used from that library on this particular track, but it's a go-to for me all of the time. Oh, I use scratchy violin. I use a scratchy violin as kind of a background texture thing, so I'll play you what that sounds like. Right? You can just hear the bow barely hitting the strings, and that's a cool effect, especially for this part because this is where we have all of the Bartok pizzicatos going. Right? Just adds that layer of background. It's $15. I mean, I would invest in this if you can. It works with Kontakt, so you do need to have a legitimate copy of Kontakt in order to use it, so keep that in mind. Now, this might be getting your synapses crackling. You might be thinking, I did not even know these existed. Well, that's what most producers do. They just go out and buy things without actually doing some research and finding the good free stuff first. So I did put together a free guide. If you want to download it, it'll give you all the links to these libraries that I went over today, plus a ton more that I've just kind of collected over the years. Using these plugins has helped me land placements with TV shows like Dateline NBC, Good Morning America, Top Chef VIP, right? So I've been able to use these for real professional opportunities. And you know that producer that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I still think about him sometimes. I think if you could just use the free stuff and use all of that talent that you have, he's a better producer than I am, right? He's amazing. So if you just use that free stuff and watched your spending on those VSTs, I guarantee if you put the work in every day, you can still make it. If you're watching this video now, please use the free stuff. Here is the secret sauce right here. Use what you got, make it work, and if you ever feel like you're falling behind, remember you're just one track away. Like, comment, and subscribe if any of this inspired you, and if you know of a VST that I have not mentioned that's not in my guide, please let me know in the comments and share it with the group. If you want to download that guide, the link is in the description, or just write the word guide right there in the chat and I will send it to you. But if you want to learn how to get your music into TV and film and how to take the same journey that I'm on to leave your 9 to 5 and do music full time, be sure to watch this next video. Let's go.